So it's obviously important to have a content plan and a streamlined strategy for how you're going to use content to grow your business online. But the thing that most business owners miss is doing the essential content planning pre-work, which is exactly what we're going to dive into today. So the good news is this content planning pre-work can be completed in a simple process. So that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. Before we get into the process, I want to let you know that depending on where you are in your business, you may have certain pieces of this content planning pre-work process already figured out. And if you do have pieces of this process figured out, then you may just need to map out the process on paper so that you know where your starting point is when you go to plan your content. However, if you realize through this process that you are missing certain elements of the framework for your business, then you'll know exactly where you should start and where you should focus your time and energy before you go full force into content planning. This framework is designed to help you determine what content should be doing for your business over the course of the next quarter, 6 months, maybe 12 months if you plan on mapping out your content for an entire year. So what we're doing with this pre-work is determining where our business is headed, and then you'll be able to figure out through your content planning process how content can help you get there. And in case you missed it, recently on my channel, I went live for a 90-minute content planning workshop where we work together to go through this pre-work and then to move on to the actual content planning process. So if you want to get the replay plus timestamps for when we cover specific topics and a worksheet to help you work through the process, then be sure to head to annemarierose.com/2019plan. Now that we've covered all of that, let's get into the content planning pre-work process. The first phase of the content planning pre-work process is determining what. And there are 2 steps in this phase. The first step is to figure out what your message is. Now, this needs to be a general, almost summary of the value your business offers the world. So your message is going to be a combination of the tangible things that you have to offer, as well as almost the purpose of your offers. So the benefits that it provides your ideal clients or customers. So let's say you are a health coach for working moms, and part of your process is helping moms to determine their own health priorities for themselves and for their families, so they're not just adopting all of these different strategies and tips and tools and recipes that maybe don't align with their immediate health needs and the health needs of their family. Then part of your message would include that prioritization aspect of what it is you do. So your message, for your sake, just needs to be a few sentences that summarizes what it is you're trying to share with people. So this is, to some degree, what it is you do coupled with the benefits that your ideal clients and customers will likely receive if they invest in what it is you have to offer. So for that health coach for working moms, maybe their message could look something like, I help working moms to identify their most important health priorities for themselves and their families, and I empower them through the process of implementing simple systems and solutions to help them live their healthiest, most vibrant life. That would be an example of a brand message. So that is the first step in the what phase. The second step in the what phase is what you offer. So tangibly, what is it that you are selling to people? What offers do you have available? What products or services can people purchase from you? So knowing the offers that you're most excited to sell, promote, deliver over the course of the next month, quarter, 6 months, year, either way, it makes sense to put this stuff down on a calendar, different offers that you're excited to promote at different points throughout the year, so that your content can reflect the benefits of those offers and also help to educate and motivate your audience so that they're ready to purchase whatever it is that you are excited to sell. All right, now we're moving on to phase 2, which is who. Nothing super unexpected or fancy about this phase of the process. It's just getting clear on who it is you're looking to serve so that you can then determine who it is you're trying to reach on social media or with your content that you'll be creating. Now, I've said this before, you don't need to create a whole start to finish story for your ideal client or customer. You can simply get clear on a few specific characteristics that will help you to speak more directly to the problems and challenges that you know they're experiencing. So in the example of the health coach for working moms, that who for this health coach is working moms, and something that would qualify that working mom to then invest in whatever the health coach has to offer would simply be the fact that they are interested in improving their health. So they might be struggling with their weight, or they might be looking to gain more energy throughout their day so that they can really do all the things that they need to do in their work and their life. Now, this particular health coach could probably add a bit more specificity in the process of defining who it is they're trying to reach. Maybe they can come up with some very specific challenges that their ideal audience member would be looking to overcome. This just will help them to speak more clearly, more concisely, and really build those meaningful connections through the content that they're sharing online. Now, let's move on to our final phase in the content planning pre-work process. Phase 3 is all about the why, and this is another two-parter. So step 1 in the why part of the process is to determine why it is you are sharing content online in the first place. Now, this is all about your goals. So what you want to do here is get really clear on why it is that you are sharing content online in the first place. Do you need to grow your audience? Do you need to get your audience more engaged? Are you looking to move more of your audience members from that, more public platform like say Instagram or Facebook over to your website or to a community like a Facebook group? Or maybe you're looking to start or shift something in your business and you really are looking to gain some insights from your ideal audience members that will help to inform the decisions you're making through this transition period. Now, your goals can change from month to month, but it makes sense to have sort of an overarching theme for your year. Like if you can picture at the end of this year or 12 months from now, if you were really killing it in one area online, maybe you have a really large audience or your audience is super engaged, or you have super high conversion rates, meaning you've got a ton of people going from, say, an Instagram post over to your website or wherever it is you're pointing people to. If you could have one of those things working really, really well for you, which one would it be and why is that meaningful for your business? What impact is that going to have on your business? Determining that why is key because it's going to help you to focus most of your attention on accomplishing that thing when you're creating content, and therefore your content is going to have a bigger, more meaningful impact on your business overall. And the second part of this why phase is why your audience should care about the content that you are sharing. This is all about getting clear on the top takeaways, the true value it is that you're providing for your ideal audience members through the content that you're sharing online. The key here is simply making sure that you know what's in it for your ideal audience members so that you can make sure that it aligns with who it is you're trying to reach. And so you can really just explicitly say what's in it for your ideal audience members so that they're compelled to stick around and fully experience the content in its entirety. Okay, there you have it, the simple step-by-step content planning pre-work process. Just a quick recap of those steps so that you can fly through them in your own business and get to the content planning process, which remember, you can go to annemarierose.com/2019plan to join me for that 90-minute workshop and get a worksheet that will help you to work through it with me. So just to recap those steps, 1, figure out the what it is that you are trying to share, that your message, and what it is you are looking to promote this year, your offers. Then number 2 is who it is you're trying to reach. Define your ideal audience. Then number 3 is why, another two-parter. Part 1 is why you're sharing content in the first place. Define your goals. And part 2 is why your audience should consume your content in the first place. Defining those key takeaways for your ideal audience members. Once you've clearly defined each of those 3 phases for your business, you're ready to move on to content planning, and you can rest assured that your content will have a massively positive impact on your business and your ideal audience. If this video was helpful for you, be sure to hit like and subscribe because I'm back here every single week with new videos to help you develop your brand and grow your business online in a way that's right for you.